All right, here we go. Quick run around on the house, Eric. We got some fresh sod laid here a little bit, and it'll catch without a problem. This is looking good right there. We'll keep that irrigation system going, and this sod will all catch fertilizer. Sprinkler heads, which he's marked with orange flags. This is, he trimmed all this, gave it a nice haircut, great, but how about cleaning out all the crap? Would have been smart. And I know the first check was for the sod, which I understand, but what did he do with the second one? Here's the irrigation pump. He says it was, a better idea to go have this one redone. I'm suggesting should have just bought a new one. But, I'm not an expert. Again, he's flagged where the sprinkler heads are. All this grass should have been pulled out, raked out, cleaned up. Certainly, not my idea of a great job. And again, he's got some sod down, which will catch and it'll come back. All these ligustrums, they're all been trimmed. Looks pretty good. And you can see the flags, the orange flags, where the sprinkler heads are. And I'm not firing the system up. I don't know if it's working or not. The oak tree's good. This oak tree's good. I thought he was supposed to take down that pepper tree. It's a good block, but I wouldn't have it. I'd clean it out, get rid of it, and put in, some hedges of some kind. That oak tree's all right. He's trimmed all this, which is fine. So you can see where the sod's been laid right there. And, is this all going to come back? I don't think so. I think you're going to need to lay sod in here. This is a little too sparse, as far as I'm concerned. Coming around. By the way, the pool looks good. Here, I'll show you. It's clean. Looks okay. Some leaves in it from the, whatnot, debris from the pine trees, but that's okay. Anyway, you can see the orange flags that have been marked, which is fine. Now this, he sprayed, got rid of, but I thought he was going to take out the vines. So I'm not sure what happened there. He took out a tree that was here. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was a pepper tree too, I just don't recall. There's another sprinkler head. And I thought he was going to clean out these areas back here a little more, thin it out. All of this crap should be taken out of their orchid house. You've got a flag back here. Look at that in the woods. Why didn't he remove all that stuff? I thought he was supposed to do that. I don't know. And all these pots and whatnot, these structures are fine. They're little grow houses. They're great for potting plants and stuff like that. So, but I'm not sure he did the best job in the world. Moving on, again, you've got a lot of sod that's going to need to do something. There's another sprinkler head right here underneath this staghorn. See it? Orange. Anyway, so the sod's okay here. You can see where it starts to come back. And he's trimmed all these hedges just fine, no problem. But I kind of thought he was going to run the property line back. Now I didn't see any survey markers. Didn't this place get surveyed? Anyway, we keep going. It's all been cleaned out. And they trimmed all this. They trimmed that. There's actually a little stand in there with a lantern, which is kind of cool. Here's the front where all the vines were. There's a little chimenea, kind of cool. I noticed your drain for the septic system is right here, the trap. That you're going to want to get a new top for. You can see it's broken. Not a big deal. So the front's done, trimmed. But again, there's a lot of grass. See the grass growing up? This stuff. This should all be, pulled out from the bottom. It's a lot of work, yeah. And this, he trimmed, but he left it. Ow, that's sharp. But he left it. What the hell? Anyway. Here's the front, which is fine. Somebody's done some work on the sprinklers. I don't know who it was. And he laid some sod. Now we're back in the front. He laid some sod here. You can see it. But up here he didn't. And it'll probably come back with fertilizer and water. So anyway, that's the scoop. Not as good as I thought he was going to do. So anyway, there you have it. Talk to you later.